Almost kill us all. I wasn't expecting quick time events in my fucking visual novel. A darkness pressed in and swallowed me. I couldn't see a thing.
Remember this hallway. Knife cat, lady, apple,
If you're still
something.
alive, I suppose it's my job to help you, isn't it?
Yes, cunty McCunt bag public service announcer.
Chair, plant, elevator at the end of the hall.
Observe your surroundings carefully. Memorize the furniture, the walls, the ceilings.
2 pipes along left side of hallway. Oh, you cheating motherfucker. You're taking a picture? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to memorize. A door on left side, plant on right side, chair on left side, gray painting, apple, knife, cat, lady. Alright, you ready?
No, wait, hold on.
This bitch got puzzles. We got puzzles. Are you done cheating?
I'm not cheating. It's not any more cheating than writing shit down.
Thank goodness the lights are back on.
Christ, spoke too soon.
Keep your flashlight close.
Shit.
If you spot an anomaly, shine your light on the problem and it should go away. Probably.
I drew my flashlight from the belt. Just what I needed. Much better. I need to find a way out of this godforsaken place.
Oh, is that your
Remain
mouse?
calm, rely on your senses, and the light will guide your path. Observe and overcome.
Oh, I hate this restriction in my visual.
What's that down in the corner? Right there?
The lady. The
Oh,
announcer.
it's just her.
Light will guide your path. Observe and overcome, or hide, or die horribly.
Ta-ta!
Don't trust the elevator. First of all, gonna say that one right now. Okay. This is not an anomaly. This door is normal. It's your regular standard door. Nothing special about it. Promise.
Oh,
That's the closed one.
This is an anomaly. It looks similar to the normal door, but there's key differences. There's eyes behind it that are glowing. The door is open. It should be closed. How to fix anomaly. See something off? Left click and hold your mouse on the anomaly until it's gone. But be careful. If something's not an anomaly, best leave it alone or you may regret it. Fuck me life. That's an anomaly.
Yeah, that's an anomaly. Oh, this is like that one fucking game. Oh, the chair's a different color. Chair's a different color.
And there's also a hole in the floor. You need to fucking calm down.
Check the other pictures.
No, I need to close that fucking door.
There's a game where you look at security camera footage. Oh, that... The word wasn't there. The fifth
Yeah,
floor.
I know. I'm fixing knife cat.
Look at the plant. Is the plant okay? Plant looks the same. Oh, that's different.
You work for the SCP Foundation? Is that what's happening?
Apparently.
I don't know why it's not letting you left click on fifth floor. Because that was not originally there.
Yeah, set exit.
No, stay and check again. Maybe its hitbox is really weird?
There was whispering over here, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, look at every light. Yeah, the only thing that's wrong is 5th floor, but it's not letting us fucking do anything about it. Fuck it, exit.
Oh, other painting next to Knife Cat. Oh well. I guess the other painting next to Knife Cat should have been different. Alright, that one needs to be changed. There's a hole in the floor. Plants are different.
Oh, it's the 4th floor.
Yeah, we're on the 4th floor. Oh, maybe that's how many floors we have to go down to get to the exit. That one looks the same this time.
I'm not seeing anything else for you.
No.
Good to exit.
Check every sort of doorway. Does chat have anything to say?
Well, on the 5th floor, she said that the painting next to Knife Cat
Yeah.
wasn't right.
I don't see anything else.
Fuck it, we ball. Oh! Hey, they're beautiful. You're not supposed to be there.
Hole. The chair might be different. I'm not 100%. I'd have to look at it again. Yeah, it's
That's
yellow. It should be white. Looks like there's drag marks on the floor.
Footprints.
Footprints. Look at the plant. Plant looks the same. Those. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, those two paintings look the same.
We
Wait,
good?
what floor are we on? Does it say
3rd.
Third floor. Okay. I don't see anything else.
Alright, moving on. The restricting our vision to just a flashlight is that's a very effective technique for building tension.
Oh, that's not supposed to be there.
Knife Kitty, you're on the wrong side of the wall.
And you're bloody. Oh, chair's the wrong color.
Yep.
Knife Kitty is still bloody, not supposed to be bloody. And the other picture's missing.
Bitch, you need to close that door.
The plant looks the same. Doesn't look to be a different color or anything like that. I don't don't see drag marks on the floor or footprints this time. Look at the walls. Not the ones closest to us, the ones farther away.
I'm looking at the ceiling to make sure there's no missing ceiling tiles.
Okay, I don't see anything else.
This is a fucking really well done game.
There is definitely a lot of coding put into this.
Tim does need to stop being fucking nosy.
Okay, knife cat not supposed to be there. Apple is cracked. That picture's not in the right place. Wait, no, it is. It is.
That's not the
Plant's
right color.
wrong.
That's wrong. God damn it, Tim. I see your ass. You get back in there. This is not the break room, Tim.
Name the monster too.
Yes.
That's kind of insulting,
Tim, if you're not gonna help, you need to shut the hell up. Is that chair cracked?
Yeah, that plant looks more blue than it should.
Well, yeah. Well, were there cracks in this chair?
My phone's not that good at taking photos. Ashley, go look at Knife Cat again. Okay, it's not bloody. Okay, check the floor and ceiling tiles.
My concern is that chair, I think, is cracked. And I'm not sure if it was cracked before.
Then do the thing.
But I don't want to be wrong, you know what I mean? Okay, I was right. Go me. After what felt like an eternity, I made it out of that labyrinth.
Woohoo!
Somehow, impossibly, I was back in my office again. Everything felt normal. My surroundings made sense. This was the reality I remembered. Not whatever nightmare that was.
Hello, final romance option.
I jumped back violently, immediately reaching for the comforting weight of my gun. When the shadowy creature made no effort to attack, I hesitated. Those penetrating crimson eyes, once dreadfully intimidating, seemed docile now.
Those
Is
are
that
more
the-
magenta.
Is that Tim? Is that the bitch that's been watching us in the hallway?
Samantha.
See what happens
It's
when you assume
Samantha.
See what happens when you assume their gender?
No, their full name is Samantha.
Their full name is Samantha.
Adam's been defeated.
Its body, which was nearly naked and unmistakably feminine, hovered above the ground with an unfathomable lightness, floating weightless as a feather.
I wasn't expect the eyes actually moving. Did you watch the iris? I like that. I love that subtle bit of animation. That's fucking hot.
This thing, she, was beyond my comprehension. Baffled, I stared in stunned silence, my brain struggling to make sense of it all.
Don't be afraid.
I'm a little afraid.
Are you a fucking biblical angel? Be not afraid.
You know the worst way to get somebody to not be afraid is to tell them not to be afraid?
Her sultry, otherworldly voice was soft, disarming whisper. I lowered my weapon, intrigued by the strange turn of events. This was not how I expected the end of my shift to go. I lowered my weapon, and another weapon raised. She reached out to me. Shadowy wisps circled around her slender fingers. It was a surprisingly intimate gesture. A trap, maybe. Samantha. Or perhaps an attempt to make a connection?
A connection with your intestines?
Mm-hmm. My hand twitched, the rational part of my brain screaming at the sheer insanity of the idea. Everything about this creature defied logic. Defied everything I thought I knew about the world. To touch her, It was like reaching into the unknown, a gamble with stakes I couldn't even begin to comprehend. She had every opportunity to kill me tonight, but she didn't. Was there a chance this being meant no harm? No harm that day?
Risky.
Risque. Slowly, hesitantly, I extended my own hand. My palm felt clammy, my fingers trembling. The fluorescent lights of my office seemed to dim, the sounds of the city outside fading into a distant hum. It was as if the world was holding its breath, waiting to see what would happen next. The gap between us closed. Her fingers, long and slender, with nails like polished obsidian, brushed against my skin. A jolt of electricity shot up my arm, but it wasn't painful. It was strange. Sensations flooded my mind, images and emotions that weren't my own. She carried a sense of ancientness, of vastness, power that dwarfed anything I'd ever encountered. And beneath it all, a profound loneliness.
You, the protector of the weak and downtrodden. You help people. You save them.
Sometimes.
I've watched you. I see you.
I swallowed deeply, struggling to find my voice.
You've been watching me. Why?
Watching you is fascinating. You intrigue me. You are different from the others. You care. You help.
It is my job to help, yes. Is that why you watch me? Do you need my help too?
She didn't answer, but her pleading eyes said it all.
What are you, really? You don't seem like an abnormal. A monster would have killed me by now.
You seek the truth. I can tell you. But it requires payment.
You can purchase this game now for $25.99.
What kind of payment?
A kiss.
Ooh!
Yeah, but she didn't say who or where.
A soft sigh escaped her lips, her gaze searching mine with an intensity that made my heart race.
Your gaze? That's weird.
She's gonna pierce us with all the gaze. The air between us was thick with unspoken words. A kiss in exchange for knowledge? I couldn't even imagine the secrets she kept close to her chest. If there was a chance to know. I gave in, hesitantly, giving her a shadowy cheek, a tentative kiss, a small peck.
Kiss me like you mean it.
Ooh! Kiss me like one of your French girls, bitch. Blah, 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 blah.
She wants tongue.
I felt an invisible pull, a force drawing me closer to her, bridging the impossible gap between our worlds. Her fingers tightened around mine, the coldness of her touch sending me to another jolt through my arm. This time it wasn't jarring. It was comforting, familiar even.
It wasn't jarring. It was canned.
Her face was inches from mine, her crimson eyes pools of ancient wisdom and vulnerability. I could see the intricate patterns etched in her skin, swirling lines that seemed to shift and change with unnatural motion. My lips met hers with a tenderness that surprised me. Nice! It was the kiss
Grab him by the tie.
Grab him by the tatai. Oh, all kinds of things are getting grabbed. Ah! It was a kiss unlike any I'd ever experienced, a merging of worlds, a collision of the tangible and the ethereal.
I mean, the game did explicitly
damn.
state she was naked.
She naked.
She's also made out of smoke, so.
She is smoky. She's smoking hot.
She's also, one might dare to say, dusky.
I deepened the kiss, my hand finding its way to the back of her head, my fingers threading through her silky hair. Her lips parted slightly, and I could feel her energy flowing into me, strengthening me, filling the void within my own soul. When we finally broke apart, gasping for breath, I felt irrevocably...
Irrevocably.
Thank you. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say, but it wasn't that word. Samantha. The world around me seemed sharper, more vibrant, imbued with a sense of magic I never thought possible. In her eyes, I saw not a monster, but a kindred spirit. She was a being of immense power and loneliness, reaching out for connection in a universe that had cast her adrift. Then, as abrupt as she had appeared, she was gone.
Bloody hell.
Wasn't expecting that at work. To make out with a shadow. This is an AU version of Date Everything. That was Shadow Lord.
That's Shadow Lord's mom.
Oh my. I think this is you.
That was the illegitimate child of Shadow Demon and Venger.
Coughing and sputtering, I collapsed onto the muddy bank, waterlogged and shivering. My clothes clung to me, heavy and cold, each movement sending a wave of icy discomfort through my body. I gasped for breath, my lungs burning from the shock and exertion. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic rhythm against the sudden stillness. Suddenly, I was surrounded by the others. Their faces swam into focus. Was that annoyance? Concern? It was hard to tell through the blur of my own panic. Candy was there, her brow furrowed, though on her it looked more like a cartoon confusion than actual worry. Her usual bright energy simmered just beneath the surface, barely contained. Summer was assessing the damage to the collapsed bridge, shaking her head. Jake twirled his marker between his fingers, eyes locked on the crashing waves below, a crooked, unhinged grin tugged at his lips like he wouldn't mind if the sea swallowed him whole.
You good, Jake?
Andre leaned against a tree, arms crossed, expression unreadable. He looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. Are you okay? What happened?
No.
You guys left me, that's what happened? You mean you left us? We reached a fork in the path, then we turned around and you were gone. We looked everywhere for you.
Did you, though?
Good thing we found you before you became fish food.
I hate to say it, but Jake's not wrong. First rule of hiking, stick to the marked trails. This bridge has been crumbling for years. Campers are strictly warned to avoid it. And staff, we should know better. Trying to cross was like begging for disaster.
Well, it's
nobody-
almost like Ian, the person that would have told you that, was not fucking there to brief you on what the camp was like.
Listen, at this point, Ian's fucking dead.
What were you thinking?
I stumbled over my thoughts, scrambling for an excuse. What could I even say? That I bolted off the trail like a fool because of a shadow? That something was after me?
Like, fork in the trail, it doesn't change the fact that they moved on without her. They should have noticed that she wasn't behind them. Especially if they're that concerned about a heat stroke.
They'd think I'd lost my mind.
Sorry, I messed up. Big time. It won't happen again.
Summer crossed her arms over her chest, unconvinced.
It better not. No more bridges, no more being chased after by bums. From now on, you're sticking with a partner.
A partner?
Buddy system!
That's right. Here at Camp Bear Ridge, we got a buddy system. Newcomers get paired up for a few days to watch each other's backs, stick together, and stay out of trouble.
I would just like to say that this is information that should have been delivered before or at the beginning of the hiking trip. People should have been paired off into the buddy system. Like, okay, if y'all were going to go down this trail, we better buddy up because y'all don't know what the hell you're doing.
Well, Summer didn't want to go down the trail. Everybody bolted in front of her and she had to catch the fuck up.
Yeah, but after she caught the fuck up, it's like, all right, buddy system. But no, they kept going forward.
We walked off the fucking trail into the woods.
After we lost them, and she almost passed out from heat stroke.
No.
I don't
they
agree
were-
with
No.
Summer.
Listen to me. Listen to me. We could still hear them when we decided to mosey off the fucking trail and take a nap.
She didn't mosey. She was having a fucking heat stroke. She was experiencing dizziness. She was getting overheated, and she went to sit down. Because I think it's called syncope, is where, like, yeah, fucking pass out. And Summer, being the fucking experienced hiker and camp counselor, should have known that shit. So she's covering up for the fact that she fucked up as a supposed leader.
She
By yelling at
was
everyone.
trying to fucking deal with those Drabangle bones. She's probably the one who noticed we were missing.
I certainly hope so. They should have noticed a bit quicker. Like, honestly, I don't appreciate someone who's supposed to be the one in charge yelling at people for being new. How are you gonna yell at someone for not knowing knowledge? Like they're supposed to be fucking pre-programmed with it. That shit drives me up a wall. That being said, let's continue with the game.
Normally, it's for the 12-year-olds, but since you've got a talent for finding chaos, I'm making an exception. You've officially lost your solo privileges.
Homegirl showed up to fucking camp council work in a dress with fucking pockets. Maybe that was a context clue that bitch wasn't ready for this life. And that she might have been helped out with a buddy. Just saying. Summer, I don't appreciate your energy, Summer. I'm just saying.
I winced. A partner? Seriously? You know what? I think we should partner up with Summer because she's so fucking concerned about us.
Pretty sure her last
I
name
don't
is
need
Breeze.
a partner. I've just had some bad luck lately, and
Or just partner up with fucking Jake. Hello.
I'm doing this for your own good, Jenny. You'll thank me later. Your assigned buddy is...
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake looked up, marker frozen mid-spin.
Sweet!
Ha! Seriously? Dead serious. Jake lit up. A spark danced behind his eyes, bright and unnerving. He turned fully toward me, stepping in close like this was the best nude he'd heard all week. He heard...
That's nude he'd heard all week?
I swear to fucking God. You guys are not getting off my ass about this.
Megan, that is what she said. That's what the... Megan, I got yelled at for setting a campfire on fire earlier. And you're right, Buffy. Ian does suck as a boss. We're almost there, Megan. We've got 9 minutes.
That was the best nude I've seen all day.
We are fucking professionals.
As you skipped the line I was working on. You and me, huh? I can work with that. He reached out and took my hand without hesitation, flipping it over and examining it intently. Sort of like how I imagined he would study a work of art. Your hands, they feel like artist hands, you know? Like they're ready to create something beautiful. Not with paint, obviously, but with music. I can almost hear a melody. My breath hitched as Jake's fingers brushed mine, bold and deliberate, like he was claiming something. My little melody.
Oh, we're on pet names already.
It wasn't just confidence. It was a quiet kind of possession, all too public and too personal. I withdrew my hand instinctively.
Ah, fuck.
He smiled again, softer this time, but still intense. My pulse fluttered. Jenny needs someone who won't let her get swallowed by a river, and Jake... I got her, I do, crossed my heart. Summer raised an eyebrow, her eyes lowering to the bunny sketched across my forearm. Try not to turn Jenny into a walking subway car. Aye, aye, Captain. But I would prefer if you stuck to drawing on paper instead of people. The last thing we need is kids doodling on each other because Counselor Jake thinks it's cute. No promises. Summer's lips curled with quiet satisfaction.
Good.
Good. You two will make a weird but functional team. Just try not to kill each other. Before I could react, Summer grabs Jake's wrist with one hand and mine with the other, guiding them together. There, Summer announced, stepping back with a satisfied nod. Jake didn't flinch. Instead, he laced his fingers through mine and gave an exaggerated theatrical bow. Partners in crime. This is going to be a disaster. Or a masterpiece. See? Teamwork.
Okay, calm down.
after some time, we reached a clearing in the trees. The sun blazed overhead, casting golden warmth across the open land. In the center stood the main cabin of Camp Bear Ridge, rustic and sturdy, the wood-paneled exterior weathered by time. Wide fields of flat, open ground stretched endlessly beyond the massive structure. It seemed perfect for pitching tents and setting up campfire circles. I expected the buzz of preparation, Camp counselors arriving in groups, hauling gear, laughing, unpacking supplies, maybe arguing over tent spots. But there was none of that. No walkie-talkie chatter, no hurried footsteps, barely any parked cars. Just us, standing in a vast sunlit clearing that felt far too quiet for what was supposed to be counselor training. Bear Ridge was the most popular summer camp in all of New Empress. The place should be teeming with activity this time of year, shouldn't it? Jake was the first to speak up.
Whoa.
Is it always this quiet? Yeah, where is everyone?
Oh.
I don't know, this is strange. For a brief second, Summer's confident facade faltered.
You got distracted, Megan?
Her eyes scanned the clearing, narrowed and alert, like she was calculating something. Her posture stiffened, the corners of her mouth twitching downward. Uncertainty flickered across her face like a shadow, swift but noticeable. That brief crack in her armor said more than words ever could. Then, just as quickly, she straightened her shoulders and smoothed the tension from her face. Maybe everyone's running late. Let's check in with Ian. Summer led our advance to the main cabin. Candy tapped my shoulder. Where's Andre? I shrugged, my gaze sweeping over the campgrounds. There was no sign of him anywhere. We stopped at the front door of the cabin. Summer reached for the knob and pulled. It didn't budge. Huh? She tried again, twisting harder, then rattling it, still locked. That's not right. Ian's always here early to greet everyone. He practically lives in this place. She backpedaled and scanned the front of the cabin. That's when I noticed it. Wait, there's something on the door. I stepped closer and peeled a wind-ruffled piece of paper from where it hung crookedly on the cabin door frame. The ink had bled slightly, like it had been written in a hurry. Candy peered over my shoulder at the letter. That's from Mr. Matthews. I know his handwriting. It's like chicken scratch. Give me that. She snatched the letter from my hand and read it out loud.
Hey, Bear Ridge superstars. Got a family emergency that needs handling, but I'll be back before the kids arrive. Please use your tents for shelter instead of the cabins for now. Long story, plumbing issue. There's a cooler with food and drinks locked in the back shed. Keys are with Norman. Stick to the itinerary and I'll see you soon. Behave yourselves, Mr. Matthews.
Huh? Who's Norman?
Oh!
Looking for me? I yelped, spinning so fast I nearly tripped over my own feet. Candy shrieked, hiding behind me, clinging to my shoulders for protection.
There's the serial killer.
Even Summer flinched.
The ginger.
I locked eyes with a lanky redhead wearing thick-rimmed glasses, his pale face splashed with freckles. Judging by the Camp Bear Ridge uniform and the keys jangling on his waist, this must be the guy Mr. Matthews mentioned in his letter, Norman. Christ, Norman, you scared us. What'd I tell you about sneaking up on folks? I wasn't sneaking around. I've been here all morning. It's you guys who showed up late. Summer raised her palm, silencing him. Whatever. Anne said you have the keys to the shed. Yeah. His trembling fingers fumbled with the shed key before he shoved it into Summer's outstretched hand. He couldn't meet her gaze, his eyes darting around as if searching for an escape. Even as a newcomer, it didn't take long to see Norman was a total pushover.
That sounded like he was lost the food, is what that exchange looked like to me.
I almost felt sorry for him. Norman's gaze flickered to me, Jake, and Candy. What? You guys must be the new counselors. Welcome to Camp Bear Ridge.
Welcome to Camp Bear Ridge. Yay!
Why does he sound like Lux from Date Everything?
I don't know.
Why is he the only one that's voiced?
They're all voiced.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Inconsistently. He said this is the demo, right?
I wish Mr. Matthews was here to greet you guys, but you read the note, right? Norman sighed deeply, his brown eyes dark, troubled. He was acting weird before he left, like something was really wrong.
I'm really worried about Mr. Matthews.
Jake, Candy, and I exchanged wary glances. Summer flipped her hair over her shoulder, a smug grin plastered on her face. Obsessed much? Norman's cheeks flushed a vivid red. Obsessed? No, just worried. Ian's fine. You're overreacting like usual. He'll be back before we know it, and everything will be smooth sailing once again. We'll do our jobs, take care of the kids, and get paid, just like every summer. So take a breath, Norman. Do your little job, and try not to spiral, okay? He nodded obediently.
Sorry.
Okay, Summer. That sounds fine and dandy, but where is everyone? Shouldn't more counselors be here for training? Norman hesitated, then glanced toward the narrow hiking trail snaking through the dense forest, dappled with golden sunlight and lined with ferns. Some of the others are arriving late. Ian told me to expect a second group this afternoon. I'll go wait for them. Someone has to make sure they don't wander off into the woods like Jenny here did. Norman perked up immediately, shaking his head a little too fast. No, I've got it. I'll go. You've got enough on your plate, Summer. It's the least I can do. Summer raised an eyebrow. You sure? I don't mind. Positive, I insist. He gave her a hopeful smile, the kind that screamed pick-me energy without saying a word. I'll let them know where to go, give them the grand tour. You should rest. You deserve it, Summer. No one fought him on it. Summer shrugged and waved him off, already losing interest.
Whatever.
Suit yourself. Without another word, Norman turned and started down the trail, shoulders hunched like he was bracing for something. I watched him disappear around the bend, a weird unease settling in my stomach. I didn't know the guy, but the way he walked off alone like that.
Serial killer. Monster. All the
It
above.
felt wrong. Summer clapped her hands twice, sharp and authoritative.
Oh, Buffy brings up a very interesting point. Are we not going to acknowledge that Andre is still missing?
I don't think
All
Summer's
right,
noticed
listen
yet.
up. The sun is going down soon, and unless you want to spend the night being feasted on by mosquitoes, I suggest you pick a spot and start setting up your tents.
She stepped forward, eyes scanning the tree-ridged clearing with a natural authority, like the force itself had elected her in charge.
Try to spread out a bit. Plenty of space. No need to be on top of each other.
Well.
And keep your gear close. I don't want to hear anyone crying about their stuff getting soaked in dew or getting dragged off by some curious critter.
Oh god, Jenny didn't fucking waterproof her tent, did she?
Did she even bring a tent?
Did she even bring a tent?
Does she know what a tent is?
Does she know how to set up a tent?
She looks like a suburban queen.
To be honest, she looks like she comes waterproof.
Only waterproof thing she brought was her mascara.
We scattered, quietly sizing up the open land around us. The forest was still, the shadows growing longer.
Well, hopefully, Buffy, the other counselors brought a tent.
I had to get this tent set up fast. Oh, thank God.
Okay,
It
she
was
has
probably
a
in
tent.
like a little please bring a tent. I chose a flat patch of ground a little ways from the others, where the grass had been pressed down by time or traffic. I couldn't tell. Girl, did you just fucking set it up in a fucking animal trail? You're just gonna find some fucking deer just shitting on you. It looked good. It looked good enough. Unzipping the tent bag felt like a puzzle in itself.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh, are we going to have to assemble the tent?
I'd practiced it once in my backyard, but now that the pressure was on, I nearly forgot the entire process. There's a little pamphlet inside that tells you how to do it. I glanced around. Candy was already halfway through setting hers up with a smug little smirk. Jake hadn't even started yet, and Andre looked like he was about to build a cabin out of spite.
Okay, so Andre is around.
Andre's around. He was just probably like a little ways out of sight. I turned back to my mess. The tent fabric flopped like a dead fish.
Dead flesh.
And one of the poles was trying to stab me in the shin. I took a deep breath, crouched down, and tried again, slower this time. Stake by stake, pole by pole. one weird little clip at a time.
We're gonna put it together.
By that bush, there's a little bit of gray. Ooh.
Build
Build
tent.
tent.
Getting killed by wildfire, one of the rarest ways to die while camping in a national park. You're more likely to trip, drown, or get lost. Good to know.
Eventually it stood, sort of. The tent leaned a little to the left and sagged in the middle like it was tired just being alive. But it was up, technically. Did you not put the bar up properly in the middle? Should I spruce the place up a bit or keep it natural?
Green and earthy?
I don't want more plants in my outdoors.
Don't want more outdoors
I
in
mean,
your
why build a
outdoors?
tent if you're gonna bring the
Pink and
outdoors
pretty?
into it?
Pink and pretty because there's a light.
Need some extra sparkle in your life? This girly tent overflows with soft pink hues, twinkling fairy lights, and charming accents. Perfect for a magical escape.
I love it.
Ew.
Pink and pretty, just the flair this place needed. I only wanted the lantern. And I wanted the light fixtures. That's all I cared about. I made up my bed and fluffed up my spare hoodie into a makeshift pillow. Did you not bring a pillow?
Girl, what a fucking mess.
The fairy lights cast a soft glow overhead, making the nylon walls shimmer like moonlight on a quiet lake. I laid back on my bed, legs crossed at the ankles, smell of grass, fabric, and distant campfire smoke settling around me. For the first time all day, I felt good. Not perfect, but good.
I want to know how much luggage was she carrying around to have all that shit on her? Like, there are potted plants in this fucking tent. You're already outside. Why are you bringing outside inside? You're to protect you from outside.
Does this remind you of back when you had to clean glamping tents?
Yes. And like, girl, did you bring this fucking dresser with you? Are these the bags you brought to go hiking with? You're not on an airline where there's like overhead compartment. Bitch, you had to carry those. No wonder she almost passed out from heat stroke in the middle of the fucking woods. She's like her own Sherpa.
Sherpas carry so much stuff. Pictures.
Oh
They're
my
like
god, is she
Polaroids.
fucking moving in?
They're all different.
Man, I don't know
Like,
what the hell.
one
Yeah,
is like a
they don't
slide
make
from
sense. Like, some of them
a
could be,
slide
like, that's a
projector.
Polaroid.
Yeah, but the one next to it is like a slide from a slide projector
Yeah, and then there's this
from the
one.
70s.
And then what's this? What's happening here?
That's an IV bag, that one in the middle. Or second to the end.
And
that's the
being
IV bag.
okay, so this is 1999. How is she getting electricity to these fairy lights?
I think they might have had solar.
Fairy lights, glamping, 1999. I doubt it. I don't believe it. Thank you, Buffy. Thank you. What are the lights plugged into? Very good question. Nowadays, LED, power bank, it does make sense. That can happen.
Hold on.
Are we doing fucking research now?
Yeah, but those things, yeah, in 1999, those are bulbs. Those aren't LEDs.
Yeah, exactly. LEDs weren't much of a thing until like the mid-aughts.
Yeah, they're probably not LEDs. They're probably
I
like
mean, they
fucking
were
Christmas
around,
lights.
But not in common use like that.
Yeah, but like there is no like
That's what I'm saying.
Christmas lights need to be plugged into something.
I'm working on seeing if solar, like, she could have a small solar powered thing.
She just had a generator. I wouldn't put it past Jenny to have brought a whole ass fucking generator with herself. Just put it in her fucking other bag. Her generator bag. The Jenny bag. But no pillow. Yeah, she brought a generator. She brought pictures. She brought fucking clothespins to put her pictures on, fairy lights, a potted plant, but she didn't bring a goddamn pillow. But hey, look, she's got an end table. The times that I've used a tent, it was literally tent, sleeping bag. My bag's in the tent. That's it. I'm going to move on to the next slide. I pulled out my songbook, its corners bent and covered and scribbled on, and I flipped to a blank page.
My pen hovered, then landed. The words arrived slowly, carefully, and unsure, as if they weren't quite ready to be seen. I used to tremble at the break of dawn. Shadows danced until the courage was gone. I tapped the page, mouth pursed, hummed a little melody, scribbled a G chord. The tent may have been crooked, but in that moment it felt like my own tiny studio. I could hear the guitar in my head already, low and steady, humming under the lyrics.
Mom's spaghetti.
Outside, the evening wind rustled through the trees. Inside, I kept writing.